Look at this sexy devil. What's up, guys? Got another Jackie Moon game here. This time it's my debut with my new team, the Atlanta Hawks, formerly with the Milwaukee Bucks, as you all know. I'm loving that starting lineup. So much rebounding potential. I would really love to have Kirk Heinrich running the point. As you all know, he was traded to Atlanta for Mike Bibby, but obviously that trade has happened long since I created this My Player. It would be kind of fun to see how he worked out here, though. Some great numbers. Playing against the Blakers, or the Clippers, whatever you want to call them. I've always wondered why Blake Griffin has the number 11 in my Player, though, and not really sure why that is, but, you know, he's still a monster, and obviously he had a great All-Star weekend, and I've been on his bandwagon since probably Game 1, but he is a joy to watch. But here we go, first play, trying to get the bigs involved. Do you know what's coming? Tip slam! And that's how it begins. A tip slam for my first bucket with the Hawks. I can't think of a more fitting way to score with Jackie Moon. Joe Johnson hitting a great jump shot there, and I'm kind of used to this play. I ran it a few times in Milwaukee towards the end of my career, and it's not really designed for me so much, but I do get a nice look there. And here we go, one more time, making my presence known. Tip slam! And there you go, 2 tip slams already, and this one is just straight nasty. Over Ryan Gomes, gotta love that poster. Why not go for a threesome, though? Oh, almost got that third tip slam. That would have been amazing. 3 tip slams within the first, 5 minutes of the game. I'm definitely loving this start, and it's nice to see some players like Al Horford hitting some jump shots early. And this is just sad. I go for the pump. Baron Davis with a nasty rip. Did not see that coming, and this is just, ooh, nasty. Eric Gordon with a one-handed throwdown off of that turnover, but got to put plays like that behind you, and this is not helping. Eric Gordon with a nice shot there. 2 defenders in his face. I'm going to get him back, though. Simple pump fake here gives me the wide-open baseline. I take a jump shot with a little bit of room, and kind of lucky that wasn't over the backboard. Kind of a weird play here, though. Blake Griffin with a skyhook, and he had a quick glimpse at that rim. I'm not sure what he was thinking. In real life, he would have thrown that down, and he's going to get some payback here. Ooh, I'm not sure if I hurt him or if it was Ilyasova, but Blake Griffin is down. Not sure how long he'll be injured, but I've talked about him in a number of videos at length, and we don't want to see that. But right here, getting my second foul, playing a little bit poor defense there, but I am out for the first quarter. We're down 5. I come back in, we're down a little bit more, but look at this. I've got a play for me. Gotta love that. Lining up that shot right there, just inside the 3-point line. I'll take that. I'm still perfect so far this game, and one more jump shot here. I do this all the time. I run behind that posting up center or power forward, just going baseline, and there's a lot of times where you can find a wide open jump shot there or at least get a high percentage shot. And here is the injury news. Blake Griffin out for 4 to 6 weeks. Thank you, Doris Burke. That's all you're good for. But that is unfortunate. Jackie Moon / Ilyasova, I'm not sure who did it, injured Blake Griffin. I know, in my debut of all things, and did not call for this oop, but Josh Smith with a decent amount of passing ability, and definitely looking out for me there. I love that play, and had an actual stretch play being called for me here, but Joe Johnson decides to move to my spot instead and take that shot. I am still perfect this game. One more look right here, though, and that is an easy block. I'm hustling down the court, hoping to get a pass for an easy layup, but it's not there, so I just kick it to the outside, and that is another easy jump shot. I am on fire. We're right back in this game. Randy Foye driving here, though, and this is just a tough, drifting shot. Really impressive shot from him. One thing I'm really liking about this team early on is when I'm passing into the post, it's not like I'm passing into some basketball black hole like it was when I was with the Bucks. If you passed it into Bogut or Ilyasova or whoever it may be, like Mbah Moute, chances are they're not going to give it up, and they're going to take some wild shot. But Josh Smith and Al Horford so far are extremely unselfish, and they're very skilled in the post, so it's not like they're taking a poor shot. A nice drifting away shot right there with the fadeaway. Not a bad look at all for him. And another play for me right here. Wide open look. Why not? From deep. I do miss that shot, my first miss of the game. But I really can't complain. I've had a great game so far, and Joe Johnson's going to find me with a tough pass. Another baseline jump shot. Just working that baseline with these jump shots left and right. And a little more poor defense here, and Josh Smith will snatch that one out of the air, but that's my 3rd foul. I'm out once again. It was a close game, but once I simulate going out, I'm down big once again. Got to come in and have a big impact here for my new team, and running that same play from earlier. This is kind of a strange play. Not sure how I messed up this release. I'm so good with it usually, but I do get that 3 to go down. My one good release 3 doesn't go in, and the poor release does. Sometimes this game confuses me, but I don't know if you saw that. They went for the reach, and Joe Johnson took it the distance off of the fast break, and he can hit so many good looks when he's fighting through some contact. You gotta love that out of him. And yeah, he'll take a lot of shots, but it's definitely better than having Brandon Jennings take the shots, because he does have, you know, like 6 inches, 7 inches on Brandon Jennings, and he can definitely finish with some serious skill. But right here, I thought I had my foot behind the line on the fast break. I called for the ball, and I did take that shot, but that is a 2. Doesn't matter, though. Still shooting an amazing percentage. Josh Smith once again in the post. You know, I'm in there for perfect timing on those tip slams, but it doesn't matter. He's just hitting these shots left and right. We got Jordan Crawford in here. I do call for this alley-oop. And, you know, I don't like those finishes, but I'm happy with that result nonetheless. And if you don't recall, he was actually injured in that game where I played against the Hawks and eventually requested a trade. I think Jamal Crawford is injured right now as we speak, and that's just a nasty dunk. I believe that was from Butler. Kind of got lost in transition here, and pretty powerful two-handed throw down there. Gotta love that. We're down 10. Gotta respond. Another play for me. I take it all the way outside for another mid-range jump shot. Gotta love the fact that that was the very first shot I maxed out, even though I'm an athletic play style as a small forward. And we do get the miss here. I'm streaking down the court. This is going to be way too easy. Euro step against one defender almost always goes in if you have any kind of respectable level with your layup skills and attributes. But scary moment here. Jordan Crawford trying to beat the shot clock. Not sure how he got injured. Looked like he had some space, and he was extremely deep. So whoever fouled him or whatever happened must have been a pretty freak injury, but sad to see him get injured in the second time I've played with or against him. Right here, Randy Foye, I think. The really quick jump shot caught me off guard. I think that was his contested jump shot. And Eric Gordon knifing in there. He had a great start to this season. It's unfortunate that he got injured because he is a real good sidekick for Blake Griffin there in LA. But wow, Ilyasova taking a page out of my books. Another open look for me. He throws it down with a one-handed tip slam. Like I said, he's probably the favorite player that I had in Milwaukee. I'm so glad he came with me. And another tough shot there from him out of the post. We're down 4. Trying to play some defense here, though, and give Randy Foye a little bit too much room. I didn't realize he was so consistent. I didn't think he was, but he does hit that in my face. I gave him a little bit too much room once again. And another play for me where Joe Johnson just says, you know what, I've got it. And a tough finish nonetheless, and he hits that. But, you know, I'm just putting up some great numbers, shooting a great percentage, and Joe Johnson doing his thing with a deep 3 there. We're now in the 4th quarter. Tough shot here from Eric Gordon. Don't get that rebound, but I'm hustling down the court. Nothing really there at first, but I do find a wide open Ilyasova after I draw on his defender. That's a good 3. We've now taken the lead. So happy he's with me. And I'm really kind of interested to see how Bibby works out. I don't think he did too well in this game, but that was a crazy pass to Josh Smith. Kind of a little bit cheesy, but you know what? We'll take it. I think this is Brian Cook. I didn't think he was still playing, but he does throw it down with some style there with the one hand. Gotta respect that. Came in the post here, though, and that's a tough shot off glass. He's been kind of lost in L.A. now that Blake has taken off, and that's unfortunate, but calling for the sick alley-oop here, throwing that down over Kamen. Josh Smith, I did not realize he could give me so many good looks there, and of course him being so tall helps on throwing those lob passes over the top. Another play here. I just love it here so far. All these plays have an option for me, and that is another wide open mid-range jump shot. Running the same play. It doesn't work out this time, but this is going to be there all season. Josh Smith with an and-one throwdown. Gotta love those simple little scoop passes. When a defender gets stuck on me, he's got a wide open look. And don't forget Al Horford, because he can do the same thing. Maybe not with as much style, but that is a good and one once again. We've taken over the game at this point. Just got the momentum on our side here, even in LA. Had an open look, you know, got to just pick your spots though. And once again going to Al Horford. Kamen was out of position. Horford recognized it, and that's an easy little animation there. Kind of hate that animation, but you know what? It went in, so I can't complain, and knifing through that pick and roll there with a left-handed layup, up 4, 54 seconds to go. Gonna seal the game here in my debut with a great steal. And we kind of just, you know, hold on to the ball here and draw out the clock. They're not fouling, but give it to Joe Johnson, and he just goes straight to the rim for another assist. that's the end of the game. I almost have a triple-double. Watching these player of the game animations here, I love these sometimes, but sometimes you get the same plays over and over. I don't know if you've seen that before. Anyway, love the debut. That's a great pose for Jackie Moon. And I think I shot still like 85, maybe 90% this game. It was so fun, and glad I picked the Hawks. I think I fit here perfectly, and you know, we get so many rebounds between myself, Jay Smooth, and Big Al, so it's going to be fun, and I'm really excited to hopefully post a lot of gameplay here with this, I guess you could call it a new revived career for Jackie Moon in Atlanta. And real quick, I just want to thank all of you guys that tuned into the live stream last night. I know 2K didn't cooperate with us, but we did have a good time nonetheless. And here are the stats. Probably one of my best games and my player ever. And the other starters stepped up big. Great to see them playing well already. Mike Bibby wasn't much of a factor, but if we could ever trade him for more of like a pass-first playing point guard, it could be a lot of fun. And here is the press conference.
Having just played your first game with this team, how does it feel playing with this group of guys?
Answering with loyalty here.
Oh, it felt great. I just need to settle in and find my role within this team. This team has some guys who know how to win. You know, I look forward to getting to know them better and putting some W's on the board.
All right, real quick, I'm going to show off my attributes. Pause if you need to see anything. I'm just going to highlight the things that I've really worked on. I haven't worked on too much. Everything here is pretty much the same besides my layup and dunk. My dunk is improved because of the plus 10 shoes. Other than that, got to work on my handling, my passing, all of that still. Ball security, hands needs a little bit of improvement. The big thing I've really upgraded here, everything's pretty much the same, but consistency is what you saw really go to work in that video, and it really helped me out. It's up to 85, and going to continue to max that out here. Thanks, guys.